Hey, this is Nikki with FM99's Backstage Pass, brought to you by Area 51 Tobacco and Novelties. I am here chatting with Ayron Jones. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Living a dream. What can I complain about?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. How's everything been?
Everything's been good. Everything's been good. We are super excited to have you here for our Lunatic Luau on May 20th
I'm
at
excited.
Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater in Virginia Beach.
I'm excited too, man. I need some sun. I need some beach. I need some bikinis. I need some swimming trunks. All the good stuff.
Heck yeah. I can't promise bikinis, although you never know what you're going to see.
We'll see.
Yeah, it'll be an experience for sure.
We'll see. You know how rock and roll gets, man. You never know.
That is very true. Never say never. I have definitely learned that.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been doing some festivals. You've done like the festival circuit.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Do you like that better? Do you like, regular shows?
It's all the same. I don't know. It's not all the same. It's all great. It's all great. They're just great for different reasons. Everything has a different tone. Like an opening show versus a headlining show versus a festival show. It's all different stuff. You like it for all these different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to hang out with all different bands.
Yeah, the band thing is cool. It's just a different vibe. It's like when you I think you feel most like a rock star when you play in front of a festival crowd, whereas or headline your own headlining show. Whereas if you're opener, you're attempting to get on someone's radar. So it's a little different mindset,
Yeah. Oh, you're definitely on radars, man. I feel like over the last 2 years that I've been talking to you, you're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's so awesome to watch.
Yeah. It's been crazy to live too. It's been an experience to say the least,
Yeah, I bet. The last time you were here, you and I got to chit chat, backstage for a little bit. When I finally got to meet you in person, which was great. First of all, you are hilarious. You had me rolling back there. We had a conversation about sunglasses. You refused to take them off because you said you look stupid.
Yeah, I did. Or I smoked some weed and looked dumb. That's true. That's very true. That sounds like something I'd say.
Yeah. And I told you to be careful because the stage was dark and I thought for sure you were just going to face plant in the middle of the stage. And, we were going to have to start over.
Which is definitely in the realm of possibility when you're wearing sunglasses inside.
That's right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hot Friends, that is your latest song that we're playing. Can we talk about this song for a minute?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So you are married, yes?
Very much so.
Yep. How did your wife feel about the song?
I asked her about it before I put it out. Everybody asked this question.
Really?
Yeah, I asked her about it before I put it out. I sure did.
Did you write it?
I didn't write the song. No, it's not my song. So it's
okay.
It is my song, but it's I performed the song. It was written by Paul Meany and Tarek Jafar. Although I can relate to the song, I'm not a, gonna lie and say I'm not a flirty person. I appreciate the song, but it definitely was something I had to run by my wife first, and her best friend was sitting right next to her, and she was like, "Do it, I love it, do it, you should do it, make it happen. It sounds like a wonderful song to me." So yeah, no, my wife was cool with it, man. She liked the song a lot. She thought it was sexy, and so we put it out. And she knows me, she knows it kind of fits my vibe too, and all that. So we were cool with it before we put it out, for sure.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you talked to her first. Now, what would have happened if she was like, "Yeah, heck no, I don't ever want to hear that song"?
We would have had to negotiate with the label and see what happens.
So I read a rumor online. Now, of course, it could be like total BS.
Yeah.
Ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah. I was I used to be one of the best players in the world. 2 times.
Really?
2-time world titleist, 1-time national titleist. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I can throw a frisbee really, really good. It's almost embarrassing.
That's crazy. I read it and I was like, okay, so how have I not heard about this before? And could it just be, world champion 2 times?
Yeah, 1-time world champion, one time bronze medalist, and then a gold medalist in the national games of 2007.
I mean, what can't you do?
I don't know. I don't know. What's interesting was I actually got to play in the 2004 World Championships with a guy named Sean Foreman, who became known as Sugar Sean Foreman of the group 303. So he's like the lead singer of 303. So him and I actually played in the same Ultimate Frisbee team together. And an interesting fact, Joe Silver, the Hollywood producer.
Yeah.
He was the one that invented the game. He's one of the dudes that he invented Ultimate Frisbee. So you have that guy to thank for Ultimate Frisbee.
I'm a little bit blown away. I thought for sure you were gonna be like, oh yeah, no, that's
No,
just and you
no.
played like in Finland, right?
Yeah, I played in Finland and I played in Canada for the 2 World Championships.
That is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Musician, singer, ultimate frisbee,
Hot girls performer.
hot girls, TikTok.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've got it all going on, man.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been good.
Okay, so that one is true.
Yep.
What is the biggest lie you've seen written about yourself online?
The biggest lie I've seen written about myself online. I don't know, man. Most of the stuff they write on there is pretty vague, so there's nothing like crazy details or anything that are a lie. You know what? The biggest lie I saw about myself actually, and my wife is not happy about this.
Sure.
Had my ex-wife's name on my Wikipedia as who I was married to, so we fixed that. That was the biggest I think there was, but we fixed it. It's all better now.
Yeah, that's a big miss.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. All right, we'll go with that one. Biggest lie. I think you made up for it now because you called it the biggest lie on the internet.
Oh yeah. We fixed it. It's all good, man.
Yeah, that would be a little bit of a mic drop, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so another rumor that I heard,
Mhm.
you like to smash guitars.
I have been known to smash guitars. Yes, I do. I have been. When you're on tour, it's a little harder because you have to you have a lot of stuff you got to carry along and like limited gear, and you don't want to like spend extra money on getting guitars. But yeah, I've been known to smash guitars. I am from Seattle after all.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Is it just one of those like in the moment you're playing and you just like feel the need to smash the guitar?
Sometimes it's like a thing that I know I'm going to do ahead of time, so I can use a cheaper guitar to try to make sure that it doesn't hurt as much. But there's been times when I smashed guitars I liked because I was just in the moment.
I was going to ask that. Has there been one that you've regretted?
Oh, regretted. I can't say regretted. I can say it hurt more than the others for sure, but it didn't. I don't regret it though. No, there was a guitar I did have though. It was black. It was named Ursula, and I posted a pic about my new guitar. I called it Ursula 2, but I think I renamed it on tour. But Ursula 2 is supposed to be an extension of Ursula. Ursula was my initial like black Strat with the humbuckers at the bridge. I love that guitar. Opened for BB King with that guitar. Opened for all these huge acts, and I was in the moment. I was playing at Numos here in Seattle. I just smashed it, and then I was like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, what was I thinking?
It hurt a little bit. That hurt a lot more than I thought it was going to. So
smashing the BB King guitar.
Yeah. So it was all good though. It was fine because now I have this really cool guitar. I wish I had it here to show you, but I remade kind of the idea of that guitar by modding out one of my Stratocasters, and now like I've got this really beast of a guitar. It's really pretty and like it's fully mine. Like everything about the guitar screams Ayron Jones.
It's just all you.
All me. It's all me. It's like a black and gold Strat. You'll see if you look at some of the pictures online, you'll see it. Like it's a black and gold Strat. It's it's got like a paisley gold metallic pick guard on it. And then it's painted this like matte black color, but under the matte black color is like a gold spray paint.
Okay.
That when you chip off this matte color, the gold starts to peek through the guitar.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
And then that gold turns into like the wood color. So like there's like this little layering of like black, gold, and then wood. It's really cool looking.
That is awesome. So you designed it with Ursula in mind. Is that what you said?
I did. I named it Angel. Now it's named Angel. It was Ursula 2. I didn't like that name. It didn't sit well with me. So I named it Angel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's not smash that one.
No, let's not do that. That one's a little. I like that one. Although in theory, we could because it wasn't that hard to make. But yeah, I mean, in theory, I don't know. We'll see what happens down the road.
Yeah. I'm gonna see it go up in the air and be like,
no.
Slow motion.
Yeah, we'll see.
So your album, Child of the State, that came out in 2020.
2021.
2021. Yeah. Okay. Do we have a new one working? Are we writing?
I've been writing and working on some new stuff, and hopefully we'll be able to talk about it a little more soon. But we're still in the beginning phases, still planning and coming up with ideas that we want the album to look like. So we're getting there.
Yeah. The writing is always the, what songs are going to fit together to form the album itself.
Yeah. What's the attitude we're going for? What's this about? Those are the ideas we want to talk about, because you want to, you want your album to be creative. You don't want to just like throw music out there just for the sake of throwing music. You want it to have a vibe and to follow a theme of sorts, like what are we trying to present? What are we talking about in this album? That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so while you're kind of on the road this summer, kids out of school, do they get to come along?
No, no, they don't.
Not
No,
even a little bit.
hell no.
Yeah.
No, first of all, rock and roll is not a world for children. It's not. It's not. It never has been. It's not meant to be. Not to say that things can't be arranged to be a more PG version of what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not for kids, but the kids, they did come to see me open for Rolling Stones, and like if there's an opportunity for them to come out for a day and a weekend or something like that, it'd be cool. But like, I don't want the kids coming on tour. No, it's not. And it's not comfortable, right? Touring's not like a glamorous thing. It's really hard. It's like you wake up every single day tired. You don't get enough sleep. You
Yeah.
wake up every day probably dehydrated because you don't want to keep. I mean, if you're in my case in the van right now, on the bus is a little easier, but even then, it's like you're probably dehydrated. You're probably hungry. You're probably a lot of different things. You got to get up there every single night and make sure that you give the best performance you can give. And then when you're home, you got to work out. Like you got to keep your body in shape. It's like and then you got to keep working on top of that. Keep writing. Keep doing all these things. So it's a lot of things happening at one time. I think that to try to bring your kids in that is got to be difficult. I think that's why probably some of the biggest artists are the only ones that can really afford to do so, is because you can afford the crew and the people that come on top of that to make that happen.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. Have they asked? I know they've asked.
My daughter's asked. She's asked to come to some shows and stuff. I told her when she's out of school, she can probably pop up at a weekend or something like that and come to some gigs like that.
Yeah. Seeing you open for the Rolling Stones. I mean, does it get better than that, really?
Oh man, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I opened for Shinedown and the Rolling Stones, two of the most pinnacle acts of their genre and their time period in the world. So I don't know. Like I don't like to put limitation on things. People like to think like, people like to often think like, well, I did this, so now I got to do this. I don't like to put limitation on things. That's like only saying that I'm going to like do this and then do something different. It's like,
right.
I leave my mind open. I try to do the best I can. I try to make great music, and I try to be a person of the people. And I try to get up there and play my ass off and hope that I can turn some heads and make some noise.
We will see you soon, May 20th at Lunatic Luau. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you and seeing you perform again. I'm excited.
I'm excited to see it. It's gonna be great.
All right. Well, we'll see you then. Thanks for chatting with me.
Take care.
All right. You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Thanks for checking us out. FM99's Backstage Pass, presented by Area 51 Tobacco and Novelties.